To this Monday's live stream where I am gonna be working on a new world, a world I started on Friday. Hello, my dear. Dears. Hello, guys. Let me see, Morningstar is in another room, but on soon. Wonderful. Lainey, we're getting through some provider emails, finance stuff, and then diving back into writing. Hello. Hey, Allie. I missed you guys. I missed you so much. So, my first stream back, well, on Friday. It got me going. I got some writing done, amazingly, after not writing a word for a few months. So now I actually started on a pet project to kind of ease myself back into the writing scene. Hello, everybody's coming in. And we're going to start. That will be my pet project. I will write on that for a few days, take a break, do some editing, because that is where I'm stuck writer-wise. Technically, I have way too many books in the editing, different stages of editing. So we're using the pet project as a reward, as a incentive to editing. Missy Lindsay, I'm resting and reading today. Back from girls' trip, but caught a cold. Oh, hope you feel better soon, Lindsay. Let me see. Yeah, you missed Friday's stream. It was very like cozy, just to get back into it, and after being awake so long. Let me see. Okay. So, this evening's agenda will be to work on the outline or the skeleton of this story. And then I'm going to force myself to do editing on Wednesday, so I can start making some kind of progress. What are you guys going to work on this evening? Have you decided on your projects? Let's see, Gwen just got to work, going to read a bit, love it, nourish the mind. I've been binge watching K-drama on Netflix since Friday. I'm still a little bit in kind of bat rot mode. So I just sat on the sofa and watched K-drama all weekend, which was actually very nice. Let me see. Mara and Kat, the one left behind. Okay, guys, I'm kind of very excited to start working. So we need to start doing that. Let me see. Renee, let me see. Reading more of my VIP. Still on the second to last part. Yeah, of course, you made a lot of progress on Friday. I don't know what that was. My brain is a little scattered. So I'm still working on reclaiming my mental clarity when it comes to writing and focus. So, and I've not been the most social for the last 2.5 months. So I'm mainly talking to myself. Or answering through friends online, or talking to the family. But most of the time I'm just home alone with my thoughts, pondering, brain rotting in front of the TV or on my phone. Hopefully these live streams will start getting me back into the progress of getting stuff done. Finally. So we are going to start the first sprint of the night. Like I said to those who were here on Friday, I'm just kind of going to do the amount of sprints that kind of works for my brain. We're working on avoiding burnout. Aw, thanks, Allie. You don't have to. You don't have to. But thank you so much. I appreciate it so much. But yeah, we're working on maintaining the creative spirit so we can continue to get stuff done. So all the tricks, rewards, pet projects, like writing projects that are fun and mainly just to tickle my fancy so I can finish editing as the main thing. You are the sweetest. You know that? You are definitely the sweetest. Okay, now let's get back to it. Get to the first sprint of the night. Anyways, how about we start the first sprint of the night and start getting some stuff done? I think I need to open a window. Anyways, let's do this and I'll see you guys in 25. And we are back after the first sprint. How did you do? How did you do, my darlings? I did a oopsie. I so almost made myself cry. Almost. I was working in Google Docs. No, the Word Online. And I was asking Copilot the strength of the book idea. And somehow pasted a random text over the file, jumped out of the file, and had to rewrite a bunch of it up again. So I did that. Thank goodness I had the majority of my notes saved on another file. So I just had to copy that and rearrange the notes into... I was organizing my notes. I was trying to clean. I was trying to make it tighter so I have an easier time finding everything. Because I was kind of chaos writing on Friday, and now it's very organized and I'm still working on it, but I kind of almost lost everything. Almost. Yeah, I kind of lost, but I had a backup, so I'm still working on adding more stuff because the stuff I lost, but I know I'm a dork. I swear. I was like, but this will force me to make it better. Oh my god. Scared the bejesus out of me. Let me see. Renee read 2 scenes. Well done. Fantastic job. So yeah. I'm also trying to write all my notes in English because I'm trying to get back into that. And since it will not be written in Icelandic, this one. Anyways, always look on the bright side. Yeah, I'm gonna look at it in that it was for the better, and it forced me to get organized, because now it is extremely appealing. It's very appealing right now. I also so I suck at kind of like keywording my books, my stories. So like when you're cutting down stories into like what genre your books fall into, I suck at it. I'm fantasy, and then it's just it. High fantasy. So I actually asked Copilot. So now I kind of know my genre of this book. The story. But yeah. Missy Gwen, Happy has been making soup in the crockpot all day, and I'm salivating. Ooh, I need to get myself a crockpot. I'm seeing all these juicy recipes, crockpot recipes, and I'm like, I want that. I want all the yummy food. So yeah, very fun. And yes, I have, and I was wondering, yes, I've been testing out Copilot in assistance, like Grammarly or writing aid, pro writing aid. Also just to get an opinion if my characters are weak, or if I'm jumping between active voice and inactive voice, because I tend to do that a lot. I need to get kind of stop doing it, but I'm very bad at it. So having Copilot ask, so where can you point me out where I'm talking in an inactive voice. They're like, oh, here. I'm like, I shouldn't have asked. Let me see, Lindsay. I didn't resist. I unpacked in my defense. Now you're playing on the TV. I want to be in here, and my stuff was the way. Oh. So you have my. I was gonna say something witty, but couldn't manage to remember anything. Let me see. Allie, I had urges for witches and magic, so hence Mara. Mara's a cool name. I like the name. Also, oh yeah, I'm also listening to classical period drama playlist while I do that. I should be listening to something more related to the story I'm working on, but I was in a very relaxing mood. Anyways. So, how did everybody do during the sprint? So, did you guys make any progress? Ooh. Don't check on Facebook, HK. Do not check Facebook. I should find a better playlist just to get myself more motivated. But I also want to go and continue watching the rest of the K-drama I'm watching. Missy Renee, gonna get coffee start for the next sprint. I think that is a very wise decision. I have an energy drink in the fridge, but I'm not taking it, or not drinking it, but I'm drinking this. Since I don't drink coffee. You know, I feel like I stumble more. Or still stumbling a little more after the break. But that will go away. Hey, darling. I'm here to lurk in the background, need to pack before going on vacation for a few days tomorrow. You were in Germany, right, Inky? You were in Germany, right? Aww. Have so much fun on your vacation. I hope you enjoy it to the fullest. No, I'm trying to calculate. I think you were in Germany. That means you're 2 hours ahead of me. Then the time is about 11 right now. See, I remember. I think. And she tells me, no, I'm not in Germany. Anyways. Okay, let me see. I am thinking about starting the next sprint. I still haven't opened the window, and I am absolutely dying from heat. Because, yeah, I should put my hair up into a messy bun because I am so warm with my hair down, but it's just so pretty. So newly washed. Anyways, I'm gonna stop being a total weirdo for 25 minutes and focus on writing. Yes. So guys, let's do this. Let's move on and start the next sprint. How about that? Why did I get a notification? After I updated Streamlabs, now every time I mute my microphone, I get a notification. Your microphone is unmuted. No, unmute your microphone. Source in mixer 33 minutes ago. I'm like, dude, it's muted for a reason. Like, no. Anyways, I'm gonna stop being weird and awkward and just get back to work. So guys, let's get back to it. Remember, all progress is better than no progress, and we can do this. So let's jump to it, and I'll see you in 25. And we are back. How did you do, my dear? Gwen, lasagna soup does sound quite delicious. Even though I kind of don't like lasagna, but the thought of lasagna soup, it sounds intriguing. It sounds very intriguing. Also, Melissa has a full plate, so just take your time, dear. You're probably not here, but that's okay. Hope the workload goes well. Also, I got a phone call during the sprint. So, that was me. I'm sorry, Allie, you're having weather issues. Let me see. What name did I pick for the bad guy? Let me see. Renee, read 2 more scenes. Well done, well done. Summer prices with winter weather. Sorcery. Yeah. Sorry, I'm reading my notes. I'm trying to plan conflict in my character build so it makes sense. And I'm giggling because I spent part of sprint looking at names, and now I'm asking Copilot how it likes the names, the 3 names I picked for my 3 characters that will come into some main character vibes, and how they work in a what's it called again? Love rivalry. I can't talk. Damn. Allie, I hate this country. You never know. There might be surprising good weather. You never know. Like, I'm hoping it will be sunny and warm in August in Scotland, but you never know. I'm taking my raincoat, though. Will I be taking a raincoat? Yes. On my trip in August? Yes. A thick, good raincoat that will not let any water through. Damn, I'm stumbling. Anyways, so let me see. I find it so funny when AI isn't agreeing with you. I love the names I picked, and AI is like, but this name is stronger. I'm like, I don't like that name. I like this name. So yeah, that is the thought I'm having right now. AI does not agree with my name choice. But they are not writing the story. I am. They can F off. Anyways, have not decided on my character's age, and I am working on. I'm trying to set my world building in a way that it's super easy for me to find everything. So I need to rearrange a lot of things. So that is what we're gonna do. Oh no. Oh no. Dysfunction. Anyways, yeah, I'm definitely going with the name I want. We're not listening to AI about that. But I found it extremely funny that it was trying to give me, like, this name is stronger. I'm like, F you. You're not human. So, mainly that. But who knows? I might change my mind. But so far, I like it. I'm liking it. I'm still wondering if my villain, if the name is douchebaggy enough. That's kind of the only thing is by my second lead, which is kind of my bad guy. Kind of. His name might not be douchebaggy enough. Or maybe that's a good thing, so you never see it coming that he's potentially the bad guy. If his name is not too douchebaggy. If it's a very name, you hear the name, you're like, oh, he's definitely the nice guy. He's definitely the nice guy. And then you see he's not. That's all the thing. You can discover so much with characters by their names, and I love it. Anyways, let me see. We've been streaming for an hour. I think my character's gonna punch someone so I can feel better. Yes, let the character do the violence. Do not the violence if you can make your character do that for you. Can't be charged with battery if you get your character to do it. Remember, no physical actual violence except in books. Anyways. I was gonna say something, but I am very distracted by my setup so far. So I am going to simplify. I'm gonna simplify how I'm organized the things. Because some names can go both ways. Like, I'd buy Brian being a good guy or an asshole. True. So, okay, maybe I'll just tell you one of the names. So, where are you? Oh, I swear I need to fix this. Okay, you are... I really need to fix this. His name was what? I swear. Okay. Oh my god. Yeah. So, the name I actually ended up picking is Alaric Voss. And for a reason, I can actually tell you why I chose Alaric Voss. Or the Voss, yeah, I needed a second name. But Alaric because you remember Vampire Diaries? Alaric Vampire Diaries? In the TV show, he plays a very decent human being that does everything for his people. A lot of red flags in that guy, but still. And then you heard all the gossip and stuff about what kind of person he is or was said to be, and it's kind of just the name is influenced by the gossip and or how he acts in interviews, and kind of the bad guy, good guy with a lot of red flags in the TV series. So that's kind of my influence on Alaric name. Like, I want him to believe he's a good guy, but is he? But this character is supposed to be good, in his surrounding, he is qualified as good, but is he actually good? But it's also kind of how you think of it. A one person can be classified as a good person, but in other cultures and environments, he is qualified as a bad person. Depends on where you are or situations, and that's kind of how what kind of guy it is. Yeah, he dates Elena's sister in the Vampire Diaries. Uh, the Alaric. Alaric. Rick. But Alaric. Alaric. The only reason I know how to say it is because of Vampire Diaries. Because we all know I suck when it comes to pronunciation. I will screw up constantly when it comes to pronunciation. Like, I struggled, like, one of my cherished YouTube buddies here online. I usually call her Mojo, because the beginning of our chat online, I couldn't say Monique. It's not a complicated name, but for some reason I just couldn't say Monique. So I had to go to Google, write the name, and ask him to pronounce his name Monique, because I couldn't connect how it was written with how it sounded. So, but yeah. But also, she calls herself Mojo. Just to clarify. She calls herself Mojo. I did not give her the name because I couldn't. It's not. She gave me I'm called this. I'll tell you, Master Dove, my name. I'm like, okay, thank you. Hey, Miranda. Did I feel like a total idiot after I finally connected the two dots? Yes. Do I still feel like a total idiot when I screw up names? Yes, but I've learned to laugh at myself. Let me see. Anyways, okay. Let's start the next sprint, shall we? I need to try to master and polish the chaos that is my world building right now. I definitely need to polish it some more and add more stuff. Okay, let's do it. Hope you guys are ready. Remember to stay hydrated during the sprint so you don't dry up like a corpse. And avoid those hydration headaches we're also prone to. Remember, progress is progress, and you are doing absolutely amazing. Let's start the next sprint, and I'll see you in 25. And we are back. How did you do? How did you do? Also, that went by extremely fast. I think I startled my cat. Oh, you really guessed me. She's like... Anyways. Let me see. Lindsay's running errands, and then I swear I will rest. You better. Gwen, let me see, back for a moment, but happy and I have a date with craft store. Ooh, and some ice cream. Oh, that's what I call a perfect day. Let me see, Gwen, I embroidered adorable dragon Christmas ornament. Ooh, yes, pics in Discord later, and I want to get felt for the backing. Oh, I can just imagine how adorable that must be. I can't wait to see it on Discord. I will be watching Discord. Let me see. Renee, encouraging Lindsay, take that break, please, when you're done. In here, and we agree. We definitely agree. Gwen, leaving this on for the views. Thank you, my dear. Have a wonderful date at the craft store and the ice cream shop. Enjoy. Let me see. Only read one scene this time, but did chat a little with a friend. That's also very important to make time for one friends. I spent the sprint trying to. I decided I needed a little more background story, a little more like world lore. So I'm actually working on that. So I'm trying to create a semi-realistic lore, something maybe like it could be possible, but still the possibility that what if, like when everybody was talking about Megalodon, the ancient shark being actually not extinct like he should be. The thought that maybe what if he's somewhere deep in the sea and we've just never seen him, or the Loch Ness monster, the potential what if. So we're trying to do that. Let me see, Allie. I'm going to York in April. It's very witchy and feels like my home. Oh, you're hopefully gonna have a blast. I hope the weather will be kind to you, my dear. Okay, I'm actually going to make this the last sprint. I can feel my brain slowly start to lose focus. I think 2 hours-ish might be a very good time for me right now. Whew. And I'm going to continue working on the background lore of this story. If I know the background, like how the world came, I need to have that information. And when I have all the detailed information, I can write something interesting about that fact when it comes, because it will become part of the story. So better know it now than later. And also will help with the reasons why everything happens in the book. Anyways, okay, this will be the last sprint of the night. Hope you're drinking some water if you have not consumed any liquids or water over the last 1 hour and 49 minutes. I suggest you do so. I've not been as good at drinking water after I went on sick leave, but we're trying our best now. And remember, all progress is better than no progress. And just enjoy it. Or do not want to burn out again. Lucy Inky, I think I got my things packed. Now I'm off to bed. Is there a... Yeah, I am gonna try to do my old schedule. So Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I'm gonna try to do maybe 2 hours. I know I'm gonna go over it now, but I'm gonna try to stick to kind of 2 hour streams. And yes, it counts. It counts. But yeah, I'm gonna try to stick to like Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. and rather keep the sprints shorter rather than longer, if that means like making sure I don't go overboard. So yeah, so I'll be going 15 minutes over the 2 hour mark. So anywaysies, I really wanted to, because I was gonna publish, I was gonna send a Icelandic manuscript to a Icelandic publisher this year in February. We just didn't because of burnout and all the stuff. So now I'm gonna try. I decided this year I was gonna do my best to get as many of my stories like professional editing ready. Yay! Yes, Munchkin Family is freaking back. So I'm gonna try to get books finished. I'm not gonna try to publish anything. I'm not gonna aim to publish anything this year. I'm just gonna focus on trying to finish things. So even if I finish something, it's gonna sit there and wait until I've gotten ahead. Because I have way too much stuff that just is waiting to be edited. Way too much. So that is the focus. Thanks, honey bun. Have a wonderful day. Evening. Oh, evening. You're going back. Okay, guys, for the rest of us, let's do one final push, and I'll see you in 25. And we are back from the final sprint of the night. How did you do? How did you do, my darlings? I am making very good breakthroughs in my world building. I was working on the core reason for everything that happened in the past to cause the future of the story. The current future of the story. So we're working on that. Which is, yeah, I think I have a strong base. At the moment, the file is at 4,672 words. And I'm trying to write it solely in English, trying to get myself back into that. So that is interesting. So happy with that. Very happy with that. I feel like I need more, but I'm not sure. I need to create a few more characters as a baseline. So more like side characters, underlings. Morning said, thank you for the sprint. Still stuck in Netflix land. I should be editing. Yeah, soon as we're done streaming and I take a break from writing the world building, I am going to Netflix land to finish the other series I'm working on. No, listening to, not working on. Listening to. So I feel your struggles. Let me see. Ali, my story is up to 3,711 words. I'm using a free writing traveler. It's hard but worth it. No apps or internet, just word processor. I like. I've heard for those that need a little extra, it is amazing. So why not? Renee, I read one more scene. Fantastic. Well done, guys. Well done. I managed to add a bunch of new stuff to the file. Like I said, I'm info dumping into this file and I organized it for the most part and simplified the menu bar so I don't have to search as much. But anyways, Renee gonna run now. Thank you for the wonderful time and company. Thank you for joining me, darling. Anyways, my darlings, thank you so much for joining me this evening. You have been a wonderful company. I made a bunch of progress, which is weird considering how little I've been writing for the last few months. So this is a weirdly active comeback. Anyways, darlings, have a wonderful evening. I will hopefully just see you on Wednesday. Yeah, I will see you guys on Wednesday, and hopefully that sprint will also be very productive. Hopefully. Even though that's going to be an editing live stream for me. I'm going to be editing next Wednesday. Anyways, thank you so much. See you later.